Hi, I'm Amber with 2B Coaching and Consulting. Can you believe it's only 9 days until Christmas? Are you looking forward to spending time with your family? Or are you too tired to even think about getting together with certain family members because of the egregious angst you encountered over Thanksgiving has left a very sour taste in your mouth? I hope it's the first. If it's the second, trust me, I've heard the stories, many of them, and they are not pleasant. When you are feeling worn thin from living through a pandemic, from conflict you may have experienced over Thanksgiving, the recent election, having a female frenemy, or even worse, a female family frenemy, it can be very hard to stay on top of it all and take control of your emotions in a way that ultimately benefits you. Let me tell you a story that Faith recently shared with me about her female family frenemy. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. My cousin Sophie and I lost touch. I'd thought about her frequently over the years because I had such fond memories of her. I absolutely loved the time we spent together as children. When COVID hit, I had a lot more time on my hands and reached out to her. She was so happy to hear from me. And we started a social dialogue that quickly grew to having daily contact with each other via text, email, phone, and video conversations. One taboo subject that we never discussed because we both knew we were on very different ends of the spectrum from each other was politics. I knew after the election she may want some space because the candidate she'd voted for wasn't winning. I sent her a text saying, "I hope all is well on your end. I'm thinking of you and respecting your space. Feel free to reach out if you need anything." What transpired next absolutely came out of the blue and floored me. She started a very long text saying, "Actually, Faith, what I need for all of my friends, if they are my friends, is to be consistent whether they are a Republican or a Democrat, and at least show the same concern that I have when a country steals away a presidential election by cheating, thieving, and lying." She then went on to rage against me because I hadn't reached out to her to agree with her that something stinks to high heaven about the election. She said that she'd given me more credit than I deserved, that I had no morals, and that I was unconcerned about our country. She accused me that by my being silent and giving her her space, I was doing nothing and saying nothing to support her. And in that response, how could she still have a relationship with me, family or no family? That's the last I heard from Sophie. She said some very hurtful things to me that were completely unfounded. We'd had an agreement that we wouldn't talk about politics because our relationship wasn't about that. To say I am shocked is an understatement. I am hurt and confused and so very, very sad. Wow, isn't that a story? I know it's been so hard on Faith to go from daily contact to now, nothing. Faith and I talked about it. And she knows in her heart that whatever triggered her cousin's erratic behavior truly had nothing to do with her. She was just the target for it. But does that make it any easier? No. Family conflict can really take the joy out of the holidays, or any other get-together for that matter. It doesn't have to be this way. If you didn't come from a healthy family, there are ways to ensure that a healthy family comes from you. The tips I've compiled in my guide can help you maneuver family conflict, to help you manage female family frenemies like Sophie. To access my free guide, Facing Family Frenemies, How to Cope with Conflict to Keep Your Holidays in Harmony, go to www.2bcoachingandconsulting.com/facing-family-frenemies.